Hey there, everyone. This is Yui. Welcome to episode 5 of Actually Editions, the Modpack. Today, I would like to get the Empowerer, so we're definitely going to have to take a trip to the Nether, and there's a couple other power-related things I would like to cover today, so let's get to it. Now, between episodes, I did a little bit of stuff. I made 3 more of the heat collectors. They're still running on their own circuit for now, but they're doing pretty well. Some of them are probably almost full. Yeah, because I took buckets out of them to make the other ones get started, but if you set them up in a checkered pattern and it keeps lighting my ground on fire, they can share lava sources, so it's a easier way to reduce the number of fluid placers you need. And plus, you know, it's just easier, more compact. Then I also generated a bunch more resources because I burned through redstone like it's candy. I have no idea. It's just insane. Actually, that's about all I did, really. Oh, I swapped out the laser attached to, well, both lava factories with the block. What is this? The battery block? Battery box. It has a battery in it, so if I want to turn it off, I can just boom, and it stops generating. If I want to save my power for something else. So they're both set up like that. Stop lighting on fire. Alright, so the first thing I want to do is handle this a little bit. Mainly take the coal out of here and put it into these coal generators. I'm not 100% sure how I want to do that yet, but we're going to do it. So my initial idea is a compacting drawer, which means we're going to need a little bit of stone. 5 stone. Pistons don't need stone, they use cobble, so that's fine. Down here I've got all my stone. That's just the buffer for the ores. Alright, we need a drawer, some iron, redstone, wood, and cobble. Let's see, we need 2 of these guys. And there, compacting drawer. Let's make a key. Do I have gold? Yes. And do I have a template? There. I think it's 2 nuggets, ingot, and the template. Oh, other way around. There we go. That'll let you lock the drawers. That way, if they ever empty, like, how are you doing? Yeah, so there. If I take all the items out, it still shows it. But if you do that, like, without it locked, other things will have a chance to get in there. It's not a problem now. It'll be a problem later if we increase the size of our storage and the amount of lasers around and the drawer controller and all that stuff. It'll start filling it with random things and could mess us up in the future. But let's grab an ESD. Let's get 2 of them. I need another coil. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. I want to make an advanced ESD. Which means we need a coil, Estonia, and oh, an advanced coil. There we go. Go for it. And just quartz. Alright, so we should be able to go. I don't know. We'll put it there. Actually, no. They both might need to be advanced now that I think about it. Whitelist. Coal. You are going out to up and in from the west. Into there. Go. West to up. Yes. The heck? Did I just lose all of my coal? Well, that's fantastic. Okay. All that coal is now gone. Okay, well, we're not doing that then. We'll deal with that later. That should have totally been fine. Yes, no? Inbound, it doesn't matter. Outbound to the east. Yeah, there's totally something glitched with the ESD here. Just to make sure it's not the compact or the drawers, let's throw a hopper. Piece of coal. Looks good. Alright. Eight. Wait a minute. I'm going. Oh, it's still in there. This is new with compacting drawers, because usually you need the packing tape to seal them. I'm not used to pickaxing them and having the contents remain. Alright, well, we'll just move on then and make some armor up real quick. I'm not going with anything fancy. Just the black quartz armor. Looks pretty spiffy though. Let's set up a quick nether portal. Flint, steel, and 14. There. Let's just dump some of this other stuff. Man, I can't believe it just ate like 6 stacks of coal. I mean, granted, coal is pretty common, but what am I doing? I need another tool. Because to progress, we're going to need the Empowerer, which means we're going to need quartz. Regular nether quartz. Why is it thundering? I am like 200 blocks underground. Every so often I just swap out my tool, and then when this one gets low enough, I'll combine the two. What's one of my favorite items that we don't have access to just yet is the item repairer. And just as the name says, it repairs your items. My other favorite block is this one right here. If you didn't know, I love the farmer. It's better than most other, or all? I don't know. Let me turn that off because we don't need X's everywhere. But it's an easy early game way of automating your farming, and it's cheap, reliable, and predictable. So I love it. Okay, let's get some building blocks just in case. Have some food, some cobble. Well, we're not gonna, oh, that's right. So, a couple things. You open up your inventory, top left, you'll see the claim chunks, the quests, and all that stuff. FTB Utilities is in this pack. So you can claim the chunks around your base, and you can chunk load them. So just click, we'll claim. You can drag it like you're doing pixel art, whatever. Shift click with the little red box around it, and that'll chunk load it. Shift right click to unchunk load it, and right click to remove the claim. So I'm going to leave this whole area claimed and chunk loaded so that we're constantly generating power. I'm going to turn my resources back on, because that's a disappointment, but, you know, I'll live. That way that stuff is running while we're not here. The best kind of running. And now I feel like I'm missing something. Oh yeah, that's right. The whole reason I wanted to show you the claim chunks was because that means there should be a set home space home. No. Darn. Okay, so there's no /home command. That's alright. I wanted a backup in case, you know, the portal breaks. I'll be back in a second. Alright, and we're loaded into the Nether, and there's a ghast already right there, waiting to blow up my portal. Oh, that's right, there's no journey map. I was gonna say, make a portal, but, or waypoint, but there's no point in that. So we need quartz, and we need... Whoa, 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 whoa. You chill it. Oh, you're gonna get it. Look at this mess you made. Yeah. Beat you with a wrench. Oh, that totally... I call hacks. Oh, come on. There you go. How do you like it? Although there... Oh, there's... Is that a ghast tier? No, just experience. Anyways, so get yourself... We need... 6 times 5, 30 times 4? Is that right? Let's... Hang on. Power. Right. 6. Yeah. Times 5. Times 4. So get yourself 2 stacks of quartz. Get yourself a little bit of glowstone just so you have it. And then, yeah. That's what we need. So I'm going to mine for a bit, and then I'll be back at base. So see you in a moment. Alright, and we're back. So I've got, what's that, 3.5 stacks. Little bit of glowstone. I'm just going to put this away for a second. Man, you gotta stop lighting on fire. Problems with lava in your base. So I'm going to try this again a little differently. I'm going to take the ESD. We're going to input from down, output to the east. Alright, that's enough out of you for now. Yeah, east. I'm going to put a crate. There we go. Coal goes in the crate. We're going to put the compacting drawer here. Yeah. Getting a little cramped, but... There. Alright. Now we've got coal. Let me get my key out, because I know I threw it somewhere. And lock. Alright, just to speed you up. Alright, you're empty. You're empty. Now, just for safety, pulling out all the coal except one. Now let's try an ESD. Input will be down. Wait. We need a block. Alright. Oh. You empty? Yes. Well, all but one. Input from down, output. Oh, yeah, sure. Up. Up is fine. Alright, don't break. Okay, you can pull the coal out. That's good. Let's just give it item interface and some lasers. There we go. All right. Good? Everyone's happy? No, you're not happy. Can I not insert straight into it? Let's try converting it to the hopper version. Yes, no. Alright. Change of plans. We're gonna get this. It's gonna be ugly now, but we're going to get it. ESD, inbound up, outbound, well, doesn't matter. Theoretically. Well, let's put a block here. Hopper into that. Put the laser, where'd the laser go? I still need that. Get over here. It's just out of reach. There. How about now? Here you go. I don't know how many are in here. Oh, is it gonna fill up one? Yes, it is. Well, it's not the end of the world. Eventually, it'll fill them all up. We'll just give it a helping hand. Alright, there we go. I'm just going to bury this and, you know, pretend everything worked from the beginning. It's an ugly mess. I'm probably going to move it. Turn that back on. Alright, now the whole reason we went to the Nether, let's grab 2 stacks minus 8. Turn them into blocks. Take half your blocks, turn them into slabs. Take the slabs, turn them back into the quartz chiseled. And there we go. Now everyone's happy. Except me, because I lost, you know, 6 stacks of coal. Oh, yeah. So we need the, yep, what is that, aesthetic quartz and the green one. Whatever that one's called. Same thing. It's just a pathetic green. Okay. We need display stands, which means we need coil. Of course we do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1 for the battery. And then there. Right. And power. No. Power is 2, 4, 5, 6, 16. I think. We'll find out. And it's 1, 2. Let's see if I can do the math correctly. Oh, I am so setting up some sort of crafting for this. I am tired of these coils. Okay, and 10 iron. We need this empowerer so we can make better. Well, power. Double battery, 5 of you, and oh, iron casings. Almost. Alright, there we go. Done. Let's set it up real quick. 4 of you, 1 of you. No. I need more lasers. We're not automating it yet. We'll do it manually. We'll automate it another time. Alright. Oh wait, no. Whatever. Don't need that. So, I don't know. Where do we want it? Alright, I'm gonna clear out some room just right back here, and I'll be back in a second. Alright, so I cleared out a little area. It looks a little jumbled for now, but let's set this up. So in the middle, ignore these slabs. It's going to be your empowerer in the middle, and then a 2-block gap in each of the 4 directions, and then it's going to be the display stand. Like so. I can get rid of the slab so it's a little less confusing. Oh, not that. And just ignore the hole here because that's how I can go under. So it should look something like that. Now we need to give it some power. Now only the display stands need power. The actual empowerer itself does not need power. So I'm just going to attach lasers on the bottom. And then, oh, let's see. Go like, and there, here, and there. And this one, just to clean it up a tiny bit. Not like it matters. There we go. Now it's a little more hidden. It's like a security vault going through the door. But everything should be happy. These guys should be getting power. And they sure are. Stop burning. How are you guys doing? Okay, so these guys are full. Which means that the collector should be getting some lava, and it is full. Alright, that means we should be full on power. And it sure does look it. So now we can just... We'll take this one, whatever. And there. Connect it to the rest of the system. Because it clearly generates way more power than it uses. And now we should be skyrocketing with power. Well, I say that, but these are only like, what, 80 CF a tick? 40. It's even worse. Okay. Well, that's still 160 total. Plus, what is it? Coal. 30, you know, 160 plus 120 plus another 160. What's that, 320, 440. Is that it? Yeah, 440 CF a tick. That's not that bad, considering we're not using that much. So what do you look like now? Never mind, I guess we are using it. It still just burns right through it. Okay, right. Sugar. Witches in your farm will drop sugar. Take your sugar, and you get sugar cane. Take a sugar cane, and you get a cactus. I know, it's nothing fancy, but it's, you know, stuff we don't have. I kind of like these recipes though, so water up here. I'm just going to plant. Yeah, sure. Sugarcane for the future. And we need cactus now, but we'll have to wait. I don't even know where I want this. There's not going to be a good spot anywhere. Alright, well, it can go up here too. Might not even like that. There you go, cactus. Grow big and strong. I am doing that so we could test the Empowerer, but we don't have to. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Forget it. Let me just... It's sugarcane's growing. I'll be able to make more cactus later. Oh, I haven't used this thing in forever. Okay, so we're done there. What I wanted to do was a payless block, I suppose. So now when doing empowering, I always recommend doing the blocks, because whether you're doing, say, a block of payless or just a single, it's the same ingredients, except the actual block. So it is significantly cheaper in the long run to do block. So let's just grab this. And if you aren't aware, prismarine shards, this is a standard recipe actually from Actual Editions. This wasn't added for this pack. You can turn nether quartz into prismarine shards, which works really well with Tinker's weapons if you're using Tinkers. Or not, but Other than that, I actually don't use prismarine for much. Okay, we got everything. Everything except the actual block. Did I use... I did. We'll make another one later. We'll automate this at some point. But basically, you take your ingredients. The order does not matter. And you put them in here. There's no risk of accidentally putting in 2. So if I take my cyan dye, it doesn't put 2 in. So eventually you can say like pipe items in, say with a hopper or pipe, or you know, the item lasers or something, which is what we'll end up doing. And it will only accept 1. Put your block in the middle and it'll start up automatically. More lasers. Shouldn't take too terribly long. It is using up quite a bit of power. Yeah, we definitely don't generate that much power yet. But now that we have the Empowerer, we can make other things. And there it is, nice and shiny. And that's how you empower blocks. There was something I wanted to do, though. What was it? I don't remember. So I'll be back in a second. Alright, and we're back. So I figured out what I wanted to talk about. It was this auto-crafter stuff. The recipe for these is pretty simple now that we have glowstone supplied, without ripping apart these glowstone blocks around base. But what I wanted to do, I can't do. I wanted to automate coils, and it's not going to happen. So the auto crafter, say, take a piece of iron. You put it in here, and it lets you pick the recipe that you would like to supply. Hang on, let me get some more iron. I was running low. Alright, so if we take... Actually, here, we'll do it the other way. Say we want to make blocks of iron. All you have to do is give it the materials either via... I have a hopper left. And no. So you can manually put in the items, or you can automate them in. So if we give it a hopper, we want blocks of iron. So we're just going to say, here's 18 ingots. That's 2 blocks. It'll put it in, and there you go. Oh, that's right. I had this moving stuff around. Now, that's great and all, but to make, say, a coil, we need to break down these Restonia crystals. But, as you can see, this crafter doesn't support the craft tweak stuff, I guess. So, yeah, I can't break down the crystals. You can't make the coil. Can't make, like, a laser. Oh, you can make a battery. So I guess anything that is added by Craft Tweaker is not going to work. Let's see, is there another one? No, probably not offhand. I guess the advanced coil will fail also. So yeah, that's the bad news. So we won't be able to use this auto crafter the way I wanted to do some auto crafting of stuff. Not the end of the world. Is that all then? I think so. Right. Oh, you know what? Before we call it, let's just... I don't know. Oh, I'm out of stone. Oh. Alright. Oh, really? Nothing? Oh well, forget it. I was going to say maybe the compacting drawer can convert the shards, but that's not going to matter because we still can't make the coil. Anyways then, that's it for this episode. So if you made it this far, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.